Hi, I'm Louise Cutting. Today I'm going to show you how to stitch a patch pocket onto a garment the way high-end industry does this particular technique. This is what we want to get to. We want a finished pocket. It has the top stitching to hold the facing in place. It has very nice sharp corners. This is the old way. This is what every pattern company tells you to do, that you're going to be stitching it around at your seam allowance. This particular seam allowance is 3/8 of an inch with the facing turned to the right side. This would be ironed open and then it would be flipped. And let me show you what happens when you flip this. This is a point turner. I like this one the best because it can get corners very, very sharp. By the way, I put my thumb up inside and turn this over. But what happens is you now have fabric opposing itself, and it always makes these edges very puffy. So what I see in the industry, very high up in the industry, is they turn the flap down to the wrong side first, then edge stitch it completely around, and then it is pressed to the wrong side. Now you're going to question about this little raw edge might start showing from the front side. Well, there's a sneaky little way to keep that under control. But this pocket has been done like that, and you'll also see seam has been placed on the wrong side, because that's how we're going to adhere the pocket to the placement dot, and that way you're not going to need pins when you go to stitch it. This is what many pattern companies tell you to do. Mark where the pocket placement is going to be. Well, if you don't mark it on grain, and you're now going to start placing the pocket where it's going to go, or in this case, it's a little smaller than that, you now have your lines to contend with. What you need to do is one dot. Wherever this corner is supposed to be placed, you can then start lining the pocket up on the grain of the fabric going vertically and on the grain of the fabric going horizontally. This is what I've done here. One dot. The placement is right in that corner, and you're actually going to start stitching down at your facing line. You're going to stitch up to the corner, making sure that little edge that you had folded back is tucked down inside, and you can do that when you use the seam, across the edge, down, around, back up, and you'll end up back down at your facing stitching line. And here it is in a larger view. Starting at the dot here, up, count your stitches, down, around, however many stitches you have here, that's what you'll have on the other side, and back to home.